Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Rhett. Got a video today from Shaq Reacts. Single mothers with high standards getting rejected during a date. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Chow. It's Chow Time.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shaq Reacts here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst couples I can find. And like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end. But in this first one, it is absolutely insane. This woman was trying to have a free meal on this date.
Because I'm gonna read it out loud. It's 180.
What is up with her face? Does she have literally food all over her lips like that? Get some manners, ladies.
Oh, you're paying. No, you're paying.
I'm not paying.
Yes, you are.
Now, this man knew exactly what this woman was trying to do. He probably got the vibe that she was not interested, but still wanted a free meal. Yeah, I would do the exact same thing.
You are taking her on a date right now. Where would you take her?
I would ask her, what do you like to do for fun?
I like to eat.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Then there's a bunch of places we could go.
So what's your budget?
Because I rack up a bill, I'm not gonna lie.
First of all, I would wonder why she's racking up a bill. That's the first thing I'm wondering.
Drinks are expensive. Drink two drinks, $15.
Because like, look, you got your money. If you go out with her, you're not gonna rack up a bill and expect her to pay it, no?
Yo, this man made such a valid point. All these women say they're expensive and they need a man who's a provider and who's gonna cover their huge bill. But you don't drink or eat like that when you're out with your friends, right?
Nope.
You only eat like that when you're out with them.
Personally, I do. I still eat the exact same way and order the exact same way if I'm on a date or with my best friends. I'm just a foodie.
Man, because you know he's gonna pay.
My thing, I really think that people need to know, even with dating people with children, is the misconception that you're gonna be the father. Like, I think a lot of people think, oh, when you're dating me, you're my child's father. Like, I want you to play the role of dad to my daughter. And I think that a lot of people feel that pressure. Like, I don't want to go into this dating dynamic because now I feel like I'm gonna be, either you're gonna play
It's also baggage.
mom or you're gonna play dad. And I think that's one thing I want to make sure we say is like,
There's levels to this.
You more like an uncle. Really? Like, you're like an uncle that comes.
I don't know why everybody's agreeing with her suddenly, because if you don't have the
agree.
intention in the future to ever marry that man, then explain to me how that logic even works.
Right.
Because if you guys were to get married, does that not make him the stepfather? Or am I confused here? Am I missing
Or
something?
you get married, he's just still an uncle in the kid's life? That's weird as hell.
Because it seems to me that the only way her logic makes sense is if she's not serious and never plans to get married ever again.
Can I just say something real quick? I hate when men act like the older a woman gets, the less value she has and the more value that she loses. I feel like society as a whole, right, tries to like make women feel bad about aging, about getting older, right? And the crazy thing is, I feel like women look better with age. I feel like the older we get, the sexier.
Just because you feel that way doesn't mean us men feel that way. Us men see younger women more beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that complete lie in the end of the clip where she says that women get prettier the older they get. We can just tell through pictures it's not the case. But it's not society putting these restrictions on top of women, it's biology. Your body literally tells you when you can have kids and when you can't have kids. It's not us deciding this.
How much should a wedding ring cost?
At least 50K.
You serious?
50K?
Me
Personally, like, if you're rich, I want that to be 100K. Like,
I could almost
See,
guarantee.
it's just them trying to outdo each other and these stupid little interviews because, you know, she gonna get 50K. Psh, I'm better looking than her. I deserve 100K.
Guarantee you my entire channel and everything I ever owned in this life that she's not getting a man that's like that. 100K? Are you serious? Be realistic, please. Stop giving these stupid answers.
Save your money. Stop listening to girls telling you that you're not a man because you're not paying for her nails. You don't need to pay for her nails. Pay for your wife's nails that will be coming if you save your money, buy your house, and you're responsible. Because if you keep wasting your money, you're going to end up with waste girls that waste your money, and you are going to be, therefore, a waste man.
This woman is spitting facts, and a lot of men honestly need to hear this. Save your money, grind, and only date women.
It's funny because it took her a long time to get to this point because she was on Pearl's show and then like King Richie's show for a long time, but she always railed against them. Now she's a part of us in a sense that she learned. It takes time for women to fully absorb and understand everything. So I don't hate on women, you know, railing against the idea of red pill and manosphere for a few years, and then they realize, I get it.
women you find
That feels more
serious. Stop
genuine.
texting with these random girls, hooking up with these random girls, wasting your time taking them out for food and drinks and taking them to the bars. You're just wasting your time and money. Unless you see a future with that woman, get rid of her and focus on your life.
Broke no contact. He broke no contact. He broke no contact. Bro, like, this is not okay. This is not funny. Ain't shit funny.
Calm the fuck down. So he contacted you in a year. All of a sudden, be a fucking adult. God dang.
Oh my god, I'm about to throw up. God, I'm not gonna be able to fight you, bro. It's not funny. Dude, I have not felt like this in so long.
Did she really record this clip, rewatch it, and then post it all over TikTok and see nothing wrong with it? Not only that, it's also posted on her Instagram. It's almost as if she wants that guy to see this video. And she doesn't find it cringe in the slightest.
Probably think you're a little weird. She would probably ghost you. Nowadays, you can't give a girl flowers, right? Because you'd be a simp nowadays and girls don't respect that.
It just depends on the type of girl. If the man is romantic and he want to do romantic gestures, that's going to be a plus. It just
Would you go out there and buy flowers for a girl as a man, knowing that most girls don't receive flowers well?
Yeah.
What if I told you, hey, I need you to make me a sandwich on the first date? Would you do it?
No.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I know.
You're supposed to make a sandwich.
I'm supposed to make a sandwich?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ignore that sandwich analogy. I don't think it really is correlated, but
Yeah, I don't
whatever.
think
I
those two
100%
well
agree with the
together.
fact that men should not be doing this on the first date. Women nowadays get the ick or get disgusted by a man who shows too much affection or emotion. They don't like when a man constantly hits them up on their phone or showering them with compliments or is constantly giving time to talk to them or is, I guess, even buying them things on the first date. When a man is overly affectionate in the beginning, it's just kind of a turnoff for them because
after my divorce, I got into the manosphere. I got into red pill, and I actually tested out a good chunk of these things. There was one girl I really somewhat enjoyed. She made good money, and I bought her flowers almost every other date or so. It ended up working because she broke up with me. Almost every other girl I have broken up with myself, except for that one. And that was the one I put in this kind of effort into, the buying flowers and all these things. I thought she was an okay person, but I wanted to test this theory out. Only lasted maybe like 2 months. And she broke up with me. I enjoyed her. She was actually a pretty good woman overall. But every other woman I did not do that with, and I was the one that broke up with them because it was something about them that I didn't enjoy. So yeah, I can, as anecdotal, my own proof that I've tested just the flower thing myself. It doesn't work. And you should probably not be buying flowers indiscriminately for women like that. Once you're together, special date, or special something, flowers here and there makes sense, but flowers just for dates, yeah, you're going to fuck yourself over.
it almost comes off like he's desperate.
What's a question you should never ask a woman?
How many people you've been with?
How many people have you been with?
None of your business. Doesn't matter.
You're a tough interview.
Yeah.
You got a lot of secrets you keep hidden, huh?
You know what? Doesn't matter. If I'm dating you, I'm your present and your future, so.
We have a problem. Now, if you got baggage from the past, your emotions are permanently affected the rest of your life because of what you experienced in the past. And yes, that means I'm also affected.
Dating a woman that was in a previous relationship and y'all getting serious, but her ex keeps overstepping his boundaries, popping up at houses, popping up at
Hey, listen,
work.
cousin. Stop. Stop. Bruh, if she has not cleared the baggage out of her own life, you do not know the lengths that he will go to.
Real.
Yeah. Listen, homie, this ain't about y'all feelings. This ain't about the vibe. This ain't about none of that. This ain't even about what you willing to do as a man. Cause I don't know you. This about a who already out of pocket. You about to bring a situation into your life where there's a factor that's already unpredictable. We just talked about a man with structure and having to lose. Whether you a man with structure now or you aspire to be one, you already inviting into your life that has something incontrollable orbiting around it. Be careful, Brody. If y'all not serious now, go ahead and step away. I ain't saying you gotta step away permanently, but it's not your responsibility to handle that, to even ponder on how to handle that. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm not sure why this man even needed to ask the question. You can just come up with this answer on your own. If that woman is still dealing with things, like her ex is still hitting her up, chasing her, going after her, that means she has some unfinished business, and that it's probably too early for her to start dating.
You know, Shaq, I think why men do ask these things, because they can't figure it out. They really truly internalize a lot of these things because men want to be the white knight. They want to take care of things. They want to handle it. But we're only starting to learn now and like reprogramming ourselves not to do that. So I fully understand why men are in the boat of fuck.
Somebody new. Like, these women are very quick to be jumping onto new men. Like, oh yeah, I just ended it with like 2 weeks ago or a month ago. That's just not enough time, guys. Only date women who've been single for either 6 months, and that's all, nothing less than that. You gotta make sure they're clear-headed and have no baggage.
What is your craziest college confession?
One time, 2 roommates or teammates and we had an experience together.
What type of experience are we talking
It's
about?
a very fun experience.
Y'all know what's going on, and so do I.
I have the same experience. My teammates too.
Same teammate. I have the same experience as them.
Wait, whoa. All y'all going ahead. What? You right there. Here. You. Here. You. Here.
Imagine if men were saying this. I had experiment with my teammates. You're gay.
These women do not care about their digital footprint in the slightest. They don't have any modesty and absolutely no shame. You know, your dad, mom, parents, future kids, husband can all see this video, right?
Girlfriend?
No, I don't trust them.
You want to get a girlfriend?
Oh, yeah.
What's your type?
Need a girl in the body count of 3. Anything about that, I can't have that.
I can find that for you. Yo. A homeboy right here thinks you're a 10 out of 10. Thinks you're gorgeous.
Yeah?
I want to ask, what's your body count?
Non-disclosable.
Rate him.
What's your sign?
Leo.
Like all of my ex-boyfriends. I can't be. You're a Leo.
She put me down, yeah.
What about one of these girls?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
My friend right here, he thinks you're a 10 out of 10.
I am.
Rate him.
Oh.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
5.
Okay, what's your body count? I know what I say.
Question you should ask.
All right. It's gonna be like 6, 7.
I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty stupid just to ask that question right away. But then again, nobody was taking him seriously anyways.
Look, here's the reality, right? We're talking about chivalry, right? That's the ultimate form of chivalry, the ultimate form of masculinity, the ultimate form of being a traditional man, all that.
Sacrifice.
Right?
Yeah.
Are modern women deserving of the ultimate chivalry, the ultimate sacrifice on the men's part, laying down his life? Y'all are modern women and you want a man to die for you, but you complain about cooking for him, doing the laundry, doing all this shit. Bro, you want a man to lay down his life for you? Who's entitled to chivalry and gentlemanly treatment? Ladies, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Are modern women, with their fans and their promiscuity and their lack of modesty and their work and their 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus body count, deserving of a man to lay down his life?
Now, obviously, people are saying he got too emotional in this clip. He didn't need to get this serious, but
No, I 100% agree. He should get emotional. It's not emotional. He is stating facts. This is why I hate when I get similar to this, we're getting emotional. No, we're just stating facts in a certain firm way. It's not emotional. Why is it when I say shit, it's emotional, but when women scream and do all these things, no one says shit? Fuck that.
I 100% agree. Men used to sacrifice their lives for these women. But now these women wouldn't even cook for their own men, make a sandwich, do their laundry. And it's just absolutely backwards. Even though we don't live in a time of war, we don't know what can happen in the future. And we don't need women like this in our lives.
It doesn't matter if you're also with an alpha. Or someone who's also strong-minded, contains leader qualities. I'm not done. Contains leader qualities. Is there something funny?
Yeah.
What's funny? I want to hear it. What's funny?
I also love that he straight up said, you. He didn't like back off or pussyfoot around it. He straight up, what's funny? You.
I feel like you haven't had a guest like this before and you're just astonished. I don't know.
I'm not worried, concerned about you, young
I
lady.
never said you were.
You
Is
made
that
me
what I
laugh.
said?
Are you mad?
No, is that what I said though? You
So
just
what-
put words in my
I
mouth.
just made a little smirk and then you mad.
I just asked you.
Listen, you talking. Alpha woman? What are you, Wonder Woman?
Don't put
Alpha
words in my
Woman?
mouth. I never said I'm an alpha woman.
She's coming off way too strong. She thinks that she could somehow control the entire podcast with her masculinity and her alpha womanness. No one's taking you seriously. No guy is gonna take this seriously in the slightest, especially in a relationship. You're basically a whole man.
Yo. How do you manage to do that, dog?
What the?
Bro, what the fuck? She's on top of it, bro.
The entire
poor Supra
parking lot was open. I mean, how does this even happen?
Yeah, I like her. It's nice. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's also the height for me.
Okay. So you end up popping.
See, this is what I don't be liking. He taller than her,
very
but
handsome.
man,
And I like your style.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And your eyes too, I just noticed.
Stop looking at him. He ain't tall enough. Stop looking at him.
Okay, and how tall are you? Because he looks like he's towering over you.
I'm 6 feet
It's
tall.
because I have, you're,
Oh.
well, yeah.
Right, so how tall are you? He said he's 6 feet.
Shut up.
Just maybe because I have heels on, maybe I feel a little taller, but yeah.
She ain't tall at all.
Yeah, she's someone that's your
She
type.
not even as tall as Arlette. She talking about she feels tall. Arlette taller than you.
Well, my first strike was the height thing. Like, not because you're the height that you are, but you said you were 6 feet and you're not 6 feet. And no, I'm not trying to be mean, but like,
what?
I don't think you're 6 feet. Like, I'm almost eye to eye with you, and I'm.
Wow. Wow. Straight up called the man a liar.
Not that tall. But go ahead.
I mean, I recently got measured at the DMV, and
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. My eyes are deceiving me.
Now, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Anytime a woman uses this excuse, even though it doesn't make any sense, I don't think it's the height thing. I think it's something else. They probably just don't like the guy and they don't want to tell him. They probably just don't like how he looks, or there's something else out there. But it's obvious that this guy was 6 feet tall, and these women are really high on the true answer.
Ice and beer.
It's funny because in Asia, especially Cambodia, has to be done because we don't have great refrigeration. So most of the beers that we do have don't sit in like coolers and stuff. So we just have to use ice.
What? It's just ice?
I vow to never give attention to a man again who makes me wait. I'm so sick of the amount of men that want to do this and want to take you out and want to make it happen. Do it. I'm just so sick of having to hold these guys' hands to show them how they're supposed to treat me and what they're supposed to do. And then feeling crazy for thinking that they should have their together and know what they're doing. And I know it's not every man that does this, but there's way too damn many that do. Like, we're too grown for this.
If you're talking to men who aren't doing this on their own, they're either a couple things. They're not masculine, they don't like you too much, or they're just not taking you seriously. Because any man who likes a woman will do all of these things. So if you see it not happening to you, probably goes to show they just don't like you.
But I didn't know, like, she was gonna bring him on the date. Sup? I wasn't expecting anything like what I had to spend.
Did you hear what Jay said, that he wasn't really prepared for your kids on the date?
Well, yes. And I mean, I guess I'm not really sure what there is to prepare for. And I thought that I had made it very clear that I have kids. He knows that I have kids, and we are a package deal. And so in my head, I thought that it was obvious that we all were going.
Jay, are you interested in going out a second time with Elle?
That was just kind of a lot for me right away. I'm going to have to respectfully pass.
I don't understand men. We get along, everything goes well, and then I get left high and dry. It's just so frustrating. I mean,
but that's not a date, you know, to get to know each other. That's like a family outing. That's like a family meeting. It's like, I don't know you very well. So I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know if I even feel comfortable with that yet.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, I know you said that the money is an issue. I didn't think it would be an issue, but I think as a mother, like, it's totally appropriate to see if someone is compatible with your kids.
Not on the first or second date.
Right, but don't you want to see if we're compatible first?
This man made such a valid point. Before you should even show your kids to another person, you should probably get to know that person first. What happens if that man was dangerous? I mean, just look after your kids. Forget the entire date. Are you really going to show your kids to someone you never met before? What happens if this man was a complete drug addict or was an alcoholic? You want your kids around that. Are you being serious? It's just coming off as too strong in my opinion. And yes, I wouldn't have a second date either. She's trying to push aside the money aspect too.
Broke, dusty, musty, crusty single mothers.
But that all ties into this. Yes, we understand you're a package deal, but this is exactly why a lot of men are gonna avoid these kind of women, because now you're suddenly making him the stepdaddy for no reason at all. But let me know your thoughts and opinions about this clip down in the comments below, because it does wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching.
I love what that young gentleman said. When you're going out with your friends, are you racking up a bill? No? Then why are you racking up a bill with me? What makes me special, as in I have to pay for everything? Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate it.